Greatest Cards of All Time, podcast number 43. More card shop pickups to look at. 5 cards to be exact. Last time you were at the LCS, you picked up 5 cards.
LCS on a budget, I'll say, kind of. $20. $20. Okay. And, before we get into the specifics, I love these cards. And I think of $20 versus a blaster box, and I can't believe people are buying blaster boxes. I get it.
Blaster boxes are $25 now.
Well, yeah, I guess
and $35.
To clarify, yeah, we were actually just watching
$35
for Topps Chrome.
The new Chrome.
Don't even have the solid rookies in there, and those are $35.
Yeah.
So,
oops, no rookies.
Right, sorry about that.
No short prints.
You can send us your receipt that you threw out, and if you didn't throw it out, then you get in some whatever.
Or you could go to your local card shop and get some vintage cards if available.
Baller, rare cards for cheap. So
for $20.
We're going to talk about,
in this instance, 5
cards here. The price tags are still on there. Not a huge negotiation. I just basically, my thought was, I was looking through the $5 lot. I was finding a bunch of cards I wanted. I actually decided ahead of time, I'm going to get 5, and I'm going to offer him $20. He'll probably take it. I go here a lot.
The age-old trick.
And then I just basically cycled out some cards. Once I found another card that I liked more, I went through and I removed the one that I liked the least. I did that probably 3 or 4 times. I don't know if you were there when I was doing that. Oh, you were there. I didn't tell you.
I was there. I was looking at some other stuff.
You found one of the cards that I missed that I wish I bought. We can talk about that later. But anyways, what I did was just I would cycle out. Oh, this one's cooler. I'll remove that one. I'll remove that one. I'll remove that one. So that's kind of what I did. And this is the 5 that I ended up with. The first 2 that we're going to talk about are actual game worn jerseys with pinstripes. So
yeah, let's start with those 2 Hall of Fame relic cards.
Well, what was your favorite?
Gorgeous.
Actually, I think one of these you said right away was one of your favorites.
Miguel
when I showed
Cabrera.
You, I picked up. What do you
that
think
one's
about that
wonderful. The fish logo, the light blue. I mean, it all works for me. That was a great time in baseball history, those early 2000s when they were beating up on the Cubs. I mentioned the Bartman year. Cabrera's been around a long time. He's been involved in some really cool games, and he was winning World Series early in his career.
Really cool colors,
and he's still going. Hall of Fame.
Still going, actually. And
Instant Hall of Fame.
I want to talk about the still going because I think you'll find this a little bit interesting. Before I go over that, though, as far as game worn jerseys, I love when they have a pinstripe. It's not a huge deal, but I just think that's cool. A big fan.
Even
of
a Florida Marlins pinstripe?
Yeah.
You still like that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, those are really cool uniforms.
So he is still playing. So right now it's 20 years. His WAR for 2022 is actually negative. That's what I was going to tell you, which I thought was pretty interesting. His WAR right now is actually negative 0.8 for the season. So even Pujols was like that for a little while earlier in the season. Now he's taken off in August, September. He really went on a run.
He wanted that 700.
Yeah, he wanted.
He really did. He just willed that to happen.
Earlier in the year, his actual season was a negative WAR. So going over Cabrera's career, I guess we'll say, his career WAR is 67.9. He has 9,995 at bats. 3,082 hits, so he's in the 3,000 hit club. His batting average is actually 308, so he's above 300. He is a Triple Crown winner. Not many people can say that. That's very rare. A 2-time MVP, 12-time All-Star, and a 4-time batting average leader and a 4-time on-base percentage leader. So the guy has just dominated on offense. I'm not sure about defense. Has he primarily been a DH? I should have done a little more research on that.
He was a position player for a while. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
In the infield, for sure.
Okay.
Great fielder. I love that card. The Randy Johnson right next to it is also a very cool relic card of a Hall of Famer, but I do much prefer that light blue.
Why did you say that?
Miguel
So
Cabrera.
I love actually the Diamondbacks. You know, they're kind of cheesy jerseys, but I do like them for some reason.
That's what I was going to say,
you know.
cheesy jerseys, and then I think it's kind of cheesy that it's like lowercase letters there, and RJ. That kind of looks a little cheesy, but authentic uniforms are not cheesy.
I've never heard
those
them
are
referred
cool.
to.
Randy Johnson, Hall of Famer.
RJ?
One of the best left-handed pitchers of all time.
Yeah, so to expand on that, career WAR 101.1. That's outstanding. That again, it's very rare to have a triple-digit WAR. His wins 303, losses 166, career ERA of 3.29, a 5-time Cy Young leader, a 9-time strikeout leader. So, you know, just talking about domination, the guy's played 22 years, and let's talk about career strikeouts. This guy scared people. This guy, he killed a bird accidentally on a pitch to home. Mid-flight, just absolutely smoked a bird and killed it. And you got to believe the pitchers that were up there were scared too. This guy was throwing heat. He was an intimidator. As far as strikeouts, the only person to have more strikeouts is Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan had 5,714, and Randy Johnson 4,875. And number 3 is Roger Clemens at 4,672.
Randy Johnson had a perfect game also.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many no-hitters he had or perfect games, but that is an impressive feat to have a perfect game for sure.
How about this Lords of the Diamond?
What do you think about now? We've
Insert
talked about
cut.
die cuts or what have you. You're typically not a fan, it seems, of any card that has any type of die cut, it seems like. Or
This one does not bother me because it's not so loud. It's just a king's crown at the top. It makes a lot of sense. I respect Barry Bonds. I like to see that on a card. Very cool. He was a Lord of the Diamond.
Topps Chrome. I really don't know much
Topps
about
Chrome!
this set. Topps Chrome is obviously hot. People love the shiny Topps card.
Of course.
With the Giants here. One of the best. One of the best ever. It's not going to make the Hall of Fame ever? Or what?
That was $5? $5.
$5. Actually, these were all
Great buy.
$4 a piece. Is kind of, like I said, I offered him 20. He took it. No problem. So, Barry, career WAR. Can you have a guess? I know I don't want to put you on the spot here, but Randy Johnson had a WAR of 101.
Yeah, I'm going to say 119.
162.8. 162.8.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Actually, one of the best. You got Babe Ruth. 183.1, Walter Johnson 164.9, Cy Young at 163.6, and then Barry Bonds at 162.8. The other two right below him, Willie Mays, just wanted to throw him out there, 156.1, and Ty Cobb at 151.5. So Barry Bonds, one of the best players ever. It's unfortunate, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
He should definitely be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. I think he should be. Did he do steroids? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, probably.
look at the size of his head.
Probably.
When he first started off, look at the 87
Probably.
Topps with the wood border. That guy looks like he's a stick.
But was he one of the best players of all time? Yes. Top 5 players of all time.
And
Top
was it illegal?
3, yeah,
I don't even
get
know if it
him
was
in.
against the rules at that point. That if they're not testing what he say, I mean, what can you? I mean, 7-time MVP, 14-time All-Star. We've already listed off his WAR. I mean, just
Hall of Famer.
one of the best Hall of Famer. Should be Hall of Famer. Next card we can talk about. These are actually Hall of Famers. So we've got Vlad Guerrera Sr., the lowest career WAR out of all of the players we're going to talk about. 59.5 at bats, 8,155 hits, 2,590. So he is not in the 3,000 hit club. Home runs, 449. So he's not even in the 500 home run club.
Hall of Famer.
Is a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
An MVP, 2004 MVP. Led the league in runs and total bases in 2004. He had 124 runs, 366 bases. He also led the league in total bases in 2002 with 364. So, that tells me he hit for power. He had some speed. He probably had a lot of doubles and triples. His batting average was 318 for his career. Played 16 years. Like I said, a Hall of Famer, an MVP. As far as the card, I love this card. I don't know.
Love that card. Love the shiny refractor. Frames up very nicely.
I hope.
And when the die cut's not, cut everywhere and crazy and up and down and just like impossible to grade too, because nobody even knows what the hell the card's supposed to look like. When they're just even lines like that, and it's very subtle. That actually makes the card look cool. Doesn't change the size too much. Still fits in a top loader and presents nicely.
Different picture on the back. That's kind of neat.
Love that card. An Expos card of Vlad Sr.
National pride. You've got the island. You've got the flag colors on there.
Love it.
I love this card. Very cool. I'm not it says it's rookie card on the top loader. I'm not really sure. I didn't look into the card all that much. I just thought, I love the card. Honestly, it's like, this is a cool card. I'll spend $4 on this card. You guys can go spend $6 or $7 on your dumb packs of whatever it is and get...
Oh, no. Is this the rant?
No. I mean, I don't need to rant. It's just... I'm getting sick of modern cards and how much they cost, and nothing's rare. There's so many.
How about this Ken Griffey Jr.?
Ken Griffey, I love it.
The Crown! Pacific Crown!
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal, which is actually still produced by Panini. So I think this company was bought by Donruss.
I like these die cuts too. So maybe
Pacific Trading Company.
Maybe I do like die cuts.
Okay.
This one's really cool.
Pacific Trading Company was one of the first card companies to do the die cuts, to do numbered cards. They weren't around for a long time, maybe 6-7 years or something like that. They've gone out of business, but I think Donruss purchased them. Panini still does make Crown Royal. You can still buy die cut cards like this now. This Ken Griffey is cool.
He's the king. He's the king. There's the crown.
To your point, grading these are a nightmare just because the edges are just impossible. Like the back of this card has issues on the edge. Whatever. I wasn't planning on sending it off to be graded. I just think it's a cool card.
Great pickups. I think you did good.
Pretty rare.
I think you did pretty good.
Again,
I'm jealous of these cards.
There's not a lot of these around.
No.
I like the rarity. The players are phenomenal. Game-worn jerseys are becoming a thing of the past. Now we've just got stupid pieces of cloth they're not even worn by the player. That makes no sense to me. We've got some cool die cuts. We got a rookie card. I think it was a great pickup, and I only spent $20. That's cheaper than most blaster boxes.